which was fantastic.
And?
Let's have a look at it.
OK, let's have a look at it.
Let's have a look. Shall we?
OK. These days, it seems you can't come down to the West End without bumping into a major Hollywood star. Ever since Nicole Kidman's critically acclaimed debut, they're all at it. Matt Damon's just up the road, so's Gwyneth Paltrow, and now it's the turn of pop megastar Madonna. Despite a phenomenal pop career selling over 130 million records, Madonna's acting has had its hits and misses. For every well-received role like Desperately Seeking Susan or her Golden Globe-winning Evita, there's been a Shanghai Surprise or a Body of Evidence. Her 1988 Broadway debut also had critics divided as to her theatrical talent. But how will she fare in Up for Grabs? We asked the fans.
I think Madonna's incredibly talented and she does well in acting, but you know, everybody likes to take pot shots at the big stars and that's what they do.
Just think she doesn't give up. She's very persistent.
Well, I think Madonna's the kind of person who likes to try lots of different things.
She's perfect for the part, I think. And also her true fans will appreciate absolutely anything that she does.
In the play, Madonna stars as Lauren, an art dealer who'll do anything to sell a valuable painting, including sleeping with another woman in front of her husband. A potentially controversial scene, but of course, she's no stranger to that. Controversial or not, the audience enjoyed the play, so then it was time for a celebrity party with a few famous friends. But of course, there was only one reason the fans were there. Who are we here to see, guys? Madonna! And she didn't disappoint, arriving with husband Guy Ritchie. Enigmatic as ever, this was Madonna's only comment on the evening. Well, that just about wraps it up from me from the after show party. Madonna received a standing ovation from the audience and a rapturous applause from the crowds gathered here. But that was just the first night of a long West End run. Whether she can sustain it like Gwyneth, Nicole and Matt before her remains to be seen.
So she pulled it off last night then?
Yeah, she's no
she's no
Dame Judi Dench, but it's no Shakespeare. I mean, it's David Williamson, Australian playwright, who writes very contemporary plays, full of references to Starbucks, Google, Ally McBeal, so it's really accessible. And it's not particularly challenging for the actors or the audience, I don't think.
Apparently she looked terrified, according to the...
She looked really nervous, but there was something quite nice about seeing Madonna looking a little bit fragile. You know,
what we
and
were
so you
saying
really...
earlier, what we were discussing with you about she's used to massive stadiums, and actually you'd think that would be more terrifying, but theatre's much more intimate, isn't it? You can see the whites of the eyes.
Absolutely, and it's right there in your face, and you know, maybe that's not a familiar territory for her, so yeah, she will feel vulnerable, but I think she's extremely talented and embraced that. Because there's so much pressure on her as well.
I think it's fantastic.
Everything's got to be great for Madonna.
Yeah, I think...
She can't have a turkey.
It's kind of similar to what we were saying about Chris Evans. You don't need the money, but I've got a lot of respect for her to do it, to put herself out there, to terrify herself, just to feel like she's doing something she's proud of. That's great, and obviously the fans who were there, like Madonna, thought she was brilliant.
And what about the lesbian scenes, though, Bev? I mean, I don't want to be the man who's introducing this.
You knew it was going to be him.
Go on, Ian. Go on, my boy.
It's going to be him or you.
It's been all over the papers. Everyone's talking about it.
Is that a real snob?
It's not exactly a lesbian scene. She's an art dealer, and part of the bidding war is one of the couples who want to buy the paintings say, we'll buy it if you'll just snog my girlfriend.
Fine.
And the rest.
So it's a vital part of the plot.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
Is the kiss better than Liza Minnelli's wedding kiss?
Oh, that's so disgusting, isn't it? No, you don't really see anything. The Madonna's kind of leaning back on the couch and the girl stood behind her and sort of bends over and kisses her.
I'm not going then.
Lovely.